Okay. Great. Here we go. Sad. In the process of abandoning our wife. Fireworks off to the west. We need to stop people. I forget if we can actually write them a ticket or not. There's not like a chat log, is there? I just know I want to interact with things. Like I want to be able to see. Oh, singular. Oh, I can look at the books. Interesting. Okay, but I can't pick up my backpack or the guidebook or any of these things that seem like they'd be useful. Or look at what I was writing. Like that, I really would like to know what I was writing. Can't do that. Is that a picture of me though? And Julia? Photo with Julia. It is. And I just throw it back on the table. Alright. Oh, and then I pick up... Okay, so I pick up the backpack as like a natural... Okay, this is, I believe, west. Yeah, that's where fireworks are. Alright, let's go stop the forest from burning down. I have a map. Find rope in NFS cache box 306. So I'm here. 306 is the other way, on the way to Jonesy Lake. Is that my task? Oh wait. So that'd be west. So I should go west. I should stop by cache 306 on the way. So west is this way. Got it. Jonesy Lake. 0.7 of a mile. Okay, so I can pull out my radio at any time, but I can't actually say anything unless it gives me a radio indicator. There's something weird about the radio interface where I don't know, like there's something almost natural about I hold down the button to talk on the radio. Like it's a press to talk sort of a thing, like a radio, like a walkie-talkie, but I actually like release the button to choose my dialogue, which feels really strange to me. I feel like it should actually, like I should hold the button to choose dialogue. Oh right, she told me about this. I don't remember why I need rope though. Is that important? Two Forks Lookout, amazing view. Oh, I can copy this information onto my map. Oh, interesting. 1986. Ron, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Let's pick up a granola bar. No, I got a rope. There's a little weirdness to this interface where, like, I think I'm going to pick up a granola bar, and then I pick up some rope. Can I put the lock back on it? I can't. There's no lock. I don't know how I feel about that. Deal with whoever's setting off the fireworks. Okay. I will... There's a medicine wheel. Oh, all the red is like where I've mapped. So all I know is that I'm continuing to head west. I might try to go for that northern path, because at that great view maybe I'll be able to see like more precisely where the fireworks are coming from. That's my thought process. R to toggle jogging. But I can't do it with the map up? I can't... Okay, so... Yeah, there's some confusing interface stuff. No, I don't want to say any of that stuff. I want to find the fireworks. For whatever reason, I am continually baffled by this interface. Maybe I'll get used to it eventually. Like, I want to press shift to run, but that's wrong. Attach rope to hook. Oh, I needed the rope. Shale slide, it's steep. What is that interface? Is that just telling me something about the environment that I'm looking at? What? Oh, God, I had to get around to the right side of it. This is like Half-Life 2 all over again. Like, the game is really good, and I get what I'm supposed to be doing, but for whatever reason, the way the game wants me to do it and the way that I want to do it... Ow, fuck. Did I break my leg? Am I dead? Am I gonna die? Who left me that shitty rope?
Hey.
What the hell's wrong with you?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Yeah. There's just, emotionally, I feel extremely connected to this game, but mechanically, I feel extremely disconnected. Alright, where am I? I'm down here. I guess I'm still heading west on this path just to that campsite, maybe? What? What? This is... Okay, so this is... Okay. I'm not sure what's happening here. Here's my thought. It's really weird that I just like came from a cliff with a rope at the top of it to climb down, and now there's another one that's identical to it. So much so that I can't really tell the difference between them. My guess is that this is the game. This is going to be a mechanic of the game that, like, once I have a rope, I'll be able to access these areas by rappelling down from these things. And the game was teaching me that by giving me a rope and having me do it once, but then my rope broke, so I don't have a rope anymore. So I'm going to have to find a new rope in order to access these areas. And this is just, while it's fresh, I guess while it's fresh in my mind, it's sort of showing me that there are more areas like that. Am I on a path? Where am I? Yeah, I'm on a path. I want to hit escape in order to get out of the map. That doesn't work. Like, I am just on the wrong... I'm not on the same page. Okay.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
Okay, so I guess when the eye pops up, I can use the radio. I don't know that I would have figured that out if somebody hadn't said it in chat. Like, the eye doesn't really communicate that to me. There's a fire. Wait, what does that mean, clean up? Is it gone now? Am I like somehow magically cleaning the forest? Is that a thing that I can do? I don't 100% get that. Okay, so this one, Red Eagle, Wyoming beer. I'm gonna take this with me and confront these people over here who are drinking and lighting fires.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not the main.
Oh! I did not clean it. I see.
Oh, look. They decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Oh, shit. Ferret are Irish.
I don't know why this is the object that it is teaching me to examine on. Like, that's weird. Oh, I can stomp it out. Good. Did that do it? I hope that did it. What about these backpacks?
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
But they must be close by. Oh.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Confiscate. Hold E.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those kinds of games.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
Amazing.
There's a...
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
Amazing.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Teens, they are drunk. What does that mean? Do I click on that? Is it just... Oh, it's... Like, that's a boombox. Those are teens. I don't know what the little quote bubble is. Can I turn it off?
Stereo!
Oh, hey, put that down.
No, I just want to turn it off.
Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks.
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore. This guy's creepy, Chelsea. You probably have a tiny dick. Chelsea, it's my boombox.
Wait.
Let's just run to the other side of the lake or something. Yeah, totally. You're gross.
I know you guys are...
Why did I have to use the radio interface to do that?
Because you're hiding in the bushes, spying on us. Give him a break, Lily. He probably hasn't seen boobs in 20 years. He's probably still a virgin. We hiked all the way out here to get away from guys like you.
Look, I'm sorry for bothering you. Can you just knock it off, please?
Why didn't you turn off the stereo? God damn it.
And we should be free to do whatever
I'm so frustrated.
and free from any peeping Tom.
I said sorry.
Oh my god, is that what you are? Mark me out! Ew! Can we just get out of here? You're gross. You're just
Okay, now I
sad
can't...
man out in the woods.
But now I can't talk anymore? Did I do it? Are they gonna stop? I'm...
Hey, that go okay?
It's done.
Well, that's ominous.
Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
I'm not gonna lie. I really want to like this game, and there are things that I like about it a lot, but I'm so frustrated by the affordances, by you know how I want to interact with it, and the way that it signals to me what is and is not an acceptable interaction. That's having an impact on my experience of the game. Why would I report the meadow again? Okay, I do want to know how I get back because I can't climb up that thing.
That big rock outcropping, but not sure how to get back.
I'd head west, back towards the lake, and then turn north towards the canyon.
Head west? Back towards the... Wait. Oh, I have to take the canyon up and then go around past cave 452. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Running through two forks. Okay. So, I mean, okay. On the plus side, I didn't have to go back very far. I'm glad that I hit the report meadow button because honestly, I'm not sure. I didn't have high expectations for that. Like, report meadow is a weird thing. It's not really a call to action that I feel like compelled by. But that was a convenient place for it to tell me, no, you're going the wrong way. And I'm sure that I would have gotten that message eventually. And it is good. It's nice level design that, like, I'm going to have to go back a different way than the way that I came. So I'm going to see all new stuff. I'm sure that the story is going to build through that. However, the game does take me to a point where I've accomplished my objective, and then it says, find a way to go back. And so my instinct was to turn around and start going backward, because that's what the direction seems to be. And if I had to go, 10 feet further to see the little directional sign that says this way to get back to Two Forks. So... maybe that could have been positioned better, or it would have been nice if the objective had taken me out a little bit past, on a little trail, so I turn around and go back, and then I see a sign facing the opposite direction that says this way. I don't know, something like that. Why would I report the trail sign? I find some of that instruction really super confusing. That doesn't make any sense to me. And to some extent, I feel like I am a befuddled city boy who doesn't know what he's doing here, who has no experience and doesn't really understand the job or the forest and needs help from the person on the radio. And as a player, actually, I like the interaction with the person on the radio. I would like more of that. And so I guess I should start, taking every opportunity that I have to talk on the radio. But it feels weird to me to say, report the trailhead sign. What am I reporting? That just doesn't make any sense. If I'm holding down the space bar when I get to the obstacle I want to climb over, nothing happens. It's just... I don't know if I'm too much of a gamer. If this game was, you know, developed and play tested with people who are less familiar with games and therefore aren't trying, aren't like relying on common gameplay tropes the way that I might, because I sort of look at that spacebar thing as I would in like Mirror's Edge, right? That's how I expect it to work, and the fact that it's just a little bit, I feel like it's just a little bit less convenient than that, right? It's just, it's got a certain way that it wants me to interact with it that is not native to me. It's like, there's an uncanny valley thing, right? Where the mechanics of this game almost feel like a lot of games that I've played, but not quite. And I appreciate that it doesn't, hit escape again. I appreciate that it doesn't have to be
a bit of a confession to make.
a typical game, but
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
oh, I do like that I can do this while I'm walking.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, you know, I'll try to make it up to you. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Why would I zoom? Why is it telling me to zoom right there? I do like that about the walkie-talkie interface, that I can operate it easily while still walking. That is really nice. Anything, you know, mouse-based probably wouldn't work as well. Okay, but just bear with me for a second. If I press the shift button, and that brings up the radio, and then I use the scroll wheel to select a dialogue, and then I click in order to select that dialogue, and I have to continue holding down the left shift button while the dialogue plays out until it's over, and then I have to release the shift button in order to get a response, then it feels like I'm actually operating a walkie-talkie. And maybe it was hard for people to do that, maybe that was a cognitive load problem, and maybe it was a dexterity problem for people who aren't used to playing, you know, cover-based shooters where you use the shift button while you're running around a lot. But I feel like there would just be more of a harmony between what I'm doing and what the character is doing than there is now. I feel really awkward about releasing the shift button to select dialogue. Oh good! Oh good, it's gonna rain.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
So, like, maybe don't walk in the river.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not going to strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Let's do this. Oh, I get a flashlight. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, it does work. Good. Okay, F for flashlight. What? Why would I want this? Why is it in the... Put it back. Maybe it's somebody's. I can copy information off this map, which is good. And then defend our frontier. There's a Thunder Canyon. That sounds ominous. I can't lock this one either, can I? No. I cannot. Okay. Alright, go through the cave with the flashlight on.
Hello?
But I didn't do that on the radio. I mean, I sort of get it, because you don't want to design a separate interface for non-radio. I don't know. I don't have a great solution for this. It's super awkward for me to have an explicit radio interface that accesses non-radio functionality. Like that is super, super weird. Toggle jog, compass, flashlight, quick save, S5. Yeah. Yeah, there's key binding, but it doesn't change the functionality in a meaningful way. It looks locked. It needs keys. I can barely read that. Okay, so Bluebird, just real quick, I'm going to address. Bluebird asks, would it really be that difficult to have non-radio related dialogue happen? So, technically, it's not hard at all. I mean, technically, all of the pieces are in place. It's a challenge of interface design. And so, you know, part of it is there's only so many buttons that a player is going to be able to remember and use regularly, and so there's only like so many interfaces that you can ask a player to navigate, and I'm already having trouble with like the alerts for being prompted for when to use the interface that I have. If there was like a whole second interface that was for non-radio related dialogue that is essentially the same functionality or mirrored parallel functionality, but in a different place because it's not radio related, I mean, I almost feel like there should be a button to bring up vocal interactions, and just don't think about it as radio. There's like a talk button, and then some of the talk options have to do with the radio and are like marked with a little radio symbol icon. Like there's a little radio icon. And then, I mean, honestly, I would love, just for the role-playing of it, if on the radio things you had to hold down shift in order to talk on the radio, and on the other dialogue options you could just click them and it would play the dialogue. But the problem that I'm having isn't really that there's one interface, because all of the functionality is so similar, it makes sense for it all to be in one interface. The problem I'm having is that interface is stylized, is marked as having to do with the radio, and then not all of the functionality that's underneath that has to do with the radio. I'm guessing the reason they did that is, first of all, it's a hook. It's something that you'll remember when you're trying to access that interface, is that like that's the radio interface where you talk, and most of the time you are talking on the radio, and this is the button that brings up the radio. So it's easy to communicate all of that stuff to the player. But I do feel like there's a cognitive skip where, okay, but yeah, not all of the stuff under the radio is actually radio stuff. Are you sure you're not just transferring your frustration with the emotional content of the game's beginning to something else, the radio interface, because you don't want to bawl all over the stream? I feel like you guys know me pretty well. I feel like you know that I would not that I would do that, and I will probably. I mean, the game emotionally certainly is tense.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps?
Yeah, I came out of this cave in a canyon and he was just...
Creeping?
Yeah, he's creepy.
He's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
I like Delilah.
Bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Really? Really, Henry? Jesus. You are a braver man than I am. Is this on my map? Where am I? I'm there. This is not on my map? Maybe that's not really a trail. It kind of looks like a trail. I can't move. Now I can move. Okay. There are some interesting parallels between this and Mirror's Edge. I mean, mostly in the way that they try to create a mental model of a human body for the player. So far, this is working pretty well for me. Like, I feel like I'm a person who's actually climbing around on rocks and things, and like it feels natural. And these like weird first-person camera angle tricks, like sometimes those can be super ineffective. Sometimes they can just be dizzying. But the game is doing a pretty good job of making them feel like, you know, like I'm moving around, like I'm exerting myself. Jesus. That was a great moment. That was a great moment. And that makes me... Oh. So, I'm feeling a little bit put off by Henry. And I think it's the transition from this like really deep, affecting, sympathetic, but highly abstract story of a relationship spanning, you know, the highlights of many years, transitioning abruptly into like a day that you're living, that you're doing stuff. As a person, as like an individual human being, there's less like story model to that, right? I said at one point when I was making decisions in the Julia story, like this feels like it's this kind of a story. And I lose some of that when it becomes more concrete, when you know, I'm actually playing as Henry, like in the forest, and when there's dialogue, when there's banter between him and somebody else, when he sort of confronts situations with a limited number of options, like all of the choices in the Julia story were deliberately high level, right? It was, you know, you're having a fight with Julia. What do? Do you ignore her? Do you, get mad or yell at her or something like that? Neither option is actually going to write out dialogue. It's not going to play out a scene between them. It's evocative. Whereas we don't have that luxury anymore. Now we're in a game where there's actually dialogue. And so the dialogue can be well written. And I think the dialogue, especially for all of the other characters, is well written. But I'm feeling kind of put off by Henry because I don't like his dialogue, and I don't like the things that he's saying and the choices that he has for the most part. And I don't feel like he's the same person that I imagined him being through that entire setup story, which I feel like that's just, that's sort of inevitable, maybe? I don't know how you fix that. But if anything, Jason, if I am projecting, if there's some sort of a mixing of emotional states of frustration between the story and the mechanics of the game, if I'm projecting onto or from the controls, it's that. It's not the beginning story that was touching and evocative and sad. It's this sort of now Henry, who I know comes from a very sad place, and I have, in theory, a lot of sympathy for him, but I feel like he's kind of being an asshole. And he can't get his shit together, and he can't communicate about why he can't get his shit together. I feel less and less sympathy for him until now. And then when he climbs up this huge thing, and the camera work is really good, the sound work, the audio in this game is fantastic so far. It makes me feel like he is exhausted. And he leans on the sign, and the sign falls down, and it's this first person clownishness. I don't know if I've seen that done well before. Physical comedy in first person? Who's done that? Nothing comes to mind. I'll be curious if anybody has any examples of that being done. Anyway, that made me feel a little bit of that sympathy back. High CPU usage detected. Hold on, let me close some stuff. I don't need Steam. I don't need all of these tabs open. Maybe that'll help. Were you guys seeing performance issues? I hope not. Oh, No One Lives Forever. Maybe. I could see it doing it. I don't actually remember an instance of physical comedy from that game, but I would believe that they would do that, and I would believe that they would pull it off. Fuck, those were great games. I sure wish that anybody could ever play them again. Hey, it's a ranger. I want to plant it in the ground. I want to stick it. It's Forest Burns. Amazing. I want to neatly stack it back where it was before. I'm frustrated by the fact that I can't do some of these things, this is always my frustration in physics games, that the world is so neatly set up, but I cannot interact with it in a like manner. My interactions with the world, because they're physics-based, always feel boorish, clumsy. In the same way that I was just telling this story, in the same way that what drives me crazy about Grand Theft Auto is that I can't obey traffic laws. I cannot. The game doesn't give me that level of control over a car that I can stop at stop signs and signal my turns and change lanes. that's not a thing that you can reasonably do, because the game doesn't expect you to do that, and this game also doesn't expect me to do that. But I feel like Henry's not just some guy. I feel connected to him. I feel like there's a grieving process that we are going through together, and so when he acts out like that in a way that like doesn't resonate with me, I have a lot of trouble. It makes me feel disconnected from that character, which maybe is the intention. Like, I don't know. Hold on one second. Oh, maybe the visual quality went up when I closed stuff. Am I actually going to use the outhouse?
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Thank you for that.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never.
Why do I have my radio out? Okay. That's weird. Like, some of that kind of interaction, like, I feel like... Oh, shit. Somebody stole my typewriter. And the music changed. It's a Flemington, of course. Well, what's going on? Did somebody trash my ranger station? What about my photo? Holy fuck! Report? No, I want to report the fucking vandalism. Oh god, I have to be looking directly at the window. This is what I'm talking about. It drives me a little bit crazy.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
My picture's okay. Okay, that's what I really wanted. No, fuck, no, don't put it on the desk, you asshole. God. I don't know what any of this is.
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
Who would have done this?
I did probably piss off the girls at the lake. Ugh, fuck them.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a couple of young women and question any they find. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some, violent campers? Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much,
I like that
but
dialogue
at least if
change.
anything else
The I don't know
happens, we can
forever.
refer to it and
That was
see
good.
if anything comes up.
Thanks.
It's too bad that it didn't
I need you to
update in
feel
the script,
safe out
but...
here.
I need you to feel safe here? Wait.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I've done it before.
I
Okay,
beat up
tough
that guy who kicked my dog.
Wake up.
Okay, so I got my typewriter back.
Hey, wake up.
I'm playing with my ring. That's a good detail.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. why that would be the case.
There's no backup?
The backup is the 2-day hike out of here.
So that's a no?
It's easier for me to send all the lookouts out to check the
Oh.
status of the wire in their areas. Yours is a good hike away. If you find any portion of it down, I can try to get a hold of a ranger and he'll bring someone in to fix it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
You probably had to hike through a cave yesterday to get home.
I did that.
Yeah, I did.
So you're going to want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
Go back through it.
Can you see the communication
Wait, what was
wires
the
from where you
Henry?
were?
Oh,
I can see the
my
poles,
name's
but
not
I
Hank.
have no idea if the wire's in good shape or not.
Fuck.
I run a good distance up to a spot called Beartooth Point.
It took
You
me
just
too
need
long to
walk
process
along
that.
all the way up there and make sure everything's in ship shape.
Okay, sounds good. No goodbye necessary, I guess. So she says that she can see me, but I can't see her. Are there, like, binoculars around here somewhere? It's a glass cleaner. Oh, there's a... Okay. So there's a put back. Put back. I see. Can I do that with everything? Put it back. Hey, it's my whiskey. Yeah, okay. So it's nice that there is a put back. Oh, god damn it. Somebody's got to clean this place up. I mean, it's nice that that functionality exists, but it's not... It's not as accessible as I would like it to be. Right? Like, I'm pointed at the bookshelf. It seems obvious to me as a player that what I want to do is put the book on the bookshelf. I'm pointed at the desk. Like, it seems obvious to me, especially with the picture. Like, of course, I'm not going to throw the picture around. Like, that's crazy. That's not something that I would do. That means a lot to me. Like, I have complicated feelings about it. So the fact that, like, it's not a little bit more liberal in its use of the put back functionality is, you know, just it seems a little unusual, a little disturbing maybe. Oh, that was I don't knock my head on the thing. That felt like it. Okay, I didn't get that the first time. Like grab the ledge as I walk down under it. That also feels like a very human sort of gesture. Could I? No, I guess not. Okay, so I am going... Where am I? I'm down here. I'm going north up to the cave and then heading north from there. Right, this is north. No, this is west. That's north. I'm going the wrong way. Hitting M while I'm walking is tricky, but you got to balance that against the fact that people are going to remember that M stands for map. So that's probably the right decision, although I do want to, like, be able to pull up the map and put it down, like, while I'm walking. I especially want to put it down, like, you know, this is... I stop, I pull up the map, I orient myself, I figure out which direction I'm going to go, I start walking in that direction and put away my map. Like, that's a natural chain of events for me. What?! Holy shit, dude! Do not do that! Oh my fucking god, is there a way that I can go that it doesn't play that animation ever again? I am not okay with that. I mean, like, I'm not, because I'm not reading especially, like, suicidal. Oh, fuck, no. Go the other way. Right? That seems like unnaturally risky behavior. Report fog? Really?
Cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
How'd you know I'm from Boulder?
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
I don't know. I used to just spend a lot of time with our dog, Bucket.
Aw, that's a good name.
He
It is a good
dog.
name.
What type?
A beagle. We got him from the pound.
That's great. Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you?
Oh, she's on the phone.
Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Oh, shit. Now I'm glad I'm listening.
I'm absolutely sure. Would you? Alright, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
That change in the interface? That was really interesting. It was pretty subtle, and it didn't have much of an effect. It's possible. I mean, some games do things like that when they're playing like cutscene videos that display better in a particular resolution, whereas the game as a whole, like rendered content, can display in whatever resolution. They'll slide in, you know, letterbox bars in order to, you know, change resolution on the fly like that. And obviously that's not exactly what's happening in this case, because there was no pre-rendered video content that it had to display. As far as I can tell, there wasn't a technical purpose for doing that. What it does is it makes the game feel a little bit more cinematic. You go into a wider aspect ratio. We associate that with theaters. That I'm actually really curious to see if that changes. I mean, that is because for a long time, wide aspect ratios were closely associated with theater-going experiences as opposed to any other kind of media, which was much more rectangular, right? 4:3. Home TVs were always 4:3, and then you'd have like a 16:9 movie theater screen, and so. Going widescreen on anything made the content feel more cinematic because we associate that with a movie theater. That's not the case anymore. Now, like, all TVs are being standardized on the same widescreen aspect ratio, except for Macintosh computers for whatever reason, and that's going to create sort of a consistency of experience, which in a lot of ways is really good, but it sort of, you know, it removes the referent for that cinematic language. Now, culturally, we still associate widescreens with cinematic experiences. And so it's possible that is going to be propagated through media, and we're not going to actually lose that at all. We're just going to lose the thing that it comes from. But we're still going to sort of, like, when you see a screen get wide, you know that in the back of your head preps you for a different kind of experience. In this case, it sort of makes me feel a little bit shifty, right? Like I feel like I'm focused in on this conversation that I'm eavesdropping on, and then once that conversation is over, like, the screen kind of opens back up in a way. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, obviously, like, I know that I'm eavesdropping on a conversation if I'm paying attention to the words, but it's nice that there's like a visual signal to help me understand why she's saying things and asking questions that I can't respond to.
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Bucket's a cute name. You owned him with someone?
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call
I gotta
me
go
if
do
you
a
need to.
thing. I probably should have confronted her.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
It's a pretty
So-
short cave, though.
So, I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
Great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun.
Oh!
Obviously, be very careful.
I can go further into the cave if I have a key. Somebody needs to give me a key. Okay, I'm going north, which is that direction. Great.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
See, like that, it's hard for me to get a read on him. Like, I understand that he's going through a lot, right? And he's trying to process that. But it's hard for me to feel connected with the character if I can't get into his head. And sometimes he's charming and funny and likable, and sometimes he's morose. And that's a dynamic that I can sort of get, but he doesn't signal well when he's going to be one or the other. And so it's hard for me to like get on the same page as him. And then sometimes he's like very, I don't know, like awkward. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, thanks, Eve. Yes. Is that now cleared? Oh, look, it's a new visible path. I don't want to jog yet. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Now where am I? It says there's only one trail. And that trail goes northeast. Which is, I mean, clearly this is the way that I want to go. Northeast. But that is also clearly a trail. So I want to hit shift to run. I am definitely becoming more used to the controls. They still feel kind of awkward. But I'm using them more fluidly and more consistently. So that's a plus. You know, after a couple hours playing the game, I would probably they would feel more natural. But you want as much as possible for people to get your mechanics right out of the gate. What? Oh no, that's just okay. Thoroughfare. That's where Delilah is. I could go pay a visit to her. Wait, am I supposed to be looking? Oh, here's the line. Got it. So now I'm crisscross. The line is to my right. And I'm going to keep going north. It's going to pass overhead and go left. And then it leaves, so I'm probably supposed to turn back at that point. Cash 302 is way off the trail somewhere. And then I could go all the way up to where Delilah is. She's probably not at her thing. Wait, that's not what I expected. It's passing overhead to the left right here. Oh yeah, that's right. And then it's going to pass again. Okay. I'm guessing that the game will make it pretty obvious where the downed line is if I come to that. But whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't. Come on. Keep your eyes on the trail ahead of you. Wait, where is the trail ahead of me? Wait. Did I get lost already? I sure did. All right, I want to head directly east again and then turn directly north. The trail goes this way. Right there. I was busy looking at the lines. I got disoriented. Which seems like something reasonable that could happen. Alright. Line seems good. I don't see where it's down. Am I going this way? Oh, no. I got lost again. If I head way east. Keep wanting to press shift. That's a Mass Effect thing. More beer cans. Goddamn campers. No, fuck no, don't. Oh, God damn it. What are you doing?
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I could just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
How adventurous of you.
I've been doing a lot more climbing out here than I expected.
Well, keep your radio charged. I'd hate to one day find a skeleton with an orange backpack at the bottom of a ravine.
She knows a lot about me. She knows where I'm from and what color my backpack is. She said that she could see me in my lookout tower,
I can see
which
the
is
wire
weird
you're
because I
talking
can't
about.
see
It
her.
Looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
Okay, follow this thing. Is it, why did I have a report utility pole? Oh fuck, look at that. Look at how it's down. Look at how there's beer cans here, which is weird. Don't touch it.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Really? Awesome. Good find.
It's like, I don't know, a mile and a half east of me. You just follow the trail up the hill, you can't miss it. I'll go see what the damage is.
Dude, don't.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately. It's snipped clean through, and there's a bunch of beer cans out here. The same beer those girls were drinking. They also left us a message.
These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Okay, so I'm looking for a path. Maybe I should try to find Cache 302. Which is like due east of me, a little bit south, east-southwest. So east-southwest, east-southeast. So like that direction there. No, not radio. There it is. How do I get to it? It looks like I can get to it maybe from that way. If I go this way. So I'm gonna head back towards my camp, and I'm guessing that I will be looking for... I can't go. Oh no, I can't head back towards my camp because of that long drop. Okay, so maybe I'm heading past the utility pole. I'm going up this way. I mean, I don't want to...
Oh, I didn't mention that they made the hillside up here their own personal dumpster.
I am serious, Henry. I want these girls to never, ever want to go backpacking ever again.
I hear you.
Okay, but I like... Okay, I guess it's not a power cord, it's just a communication cord. But I feel weird approaching a downed line. You know, I feel like that's a thing that I have been taught, I have internalized deep in my mind. So I guess I can't get to the supply cache, which is a shame. Mostly because it would allow me to map out this area better. Because now I'm on a trail. I guess this is the trail that I'm following. I'm just up here, maybe gonna turn left. I'm gonna go south instead of north and hit cache 241 on my way back down, I guess. I mean, they were at Jonesy Lake before, so I'm guessing that's where they went back to. Well, there's beer cans all around here, so I guess I'm on the right trail. Are those... What are the streaks in the sky? Are those clouds? Oh, God damn it, Henry. Jesus. I mean, I guess there's no way... Jonesy Lake, 2 miles. Two Forks Fire Lookout, 2.1 miles. Thoroughfare Basin Region Supply Drop, 0.2 of a mile. But there's probably nothing at the supply drop. Okay, I'm gonna go south because that's where the game wants me to go. Almost ran off that cliff. Is that a backpack?
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Brian Goodwin. I got a camera. There's a
Well,
camera
I am
interface.
flush with ropes now. That
Sweet.
pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Was he a ranger or something?
Oh, no. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned, and, one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Reminder of what my objective is. What is this? Photodome is a photo development place. Why is there... Wait, no, open again. Oh, Dave. From Ron. 1986. Guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that shitheel Steve. It's your man, Ron. I went up to check on the new guy at Two Forks and heard him talking to himself more than usual for lookouts, so I figured I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? That is not a phrase that I have heard used that way before. I'm starting to think that Forest Service only picks the deranged and perverted. Except for us, of course. We're the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb at the spot. There's a spot. Some kind of a fossilized claw.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Oh, really?
Weird. No. Put it back. Put it back where it was. Alright. Jonesy Lake, Two Forks. I want to go to Jonesy Lake. No, I understand. You guys.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's. Like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
I can't. Oh, fuck. I can't reply.
Well, we didn't really understand what was happening. You don't get Alzheimer's in your late 30s.
No kidding.
But even then, we didn't really get it until she couldn't work anymore and I couldn't leave her alone. It wasn't until then that I said, oh, this is it. This is over. That was hard. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, you know, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
Okay, so I'm facing northwest, which is that direction. And that apparently leads to Jonesy Lake in 1.7 miles. I don't believe that. That doesn't make any sense. Did I copy down? Yeah, I must have. This is Cache 241. That's where I am. To Thunder Canyon, to Two Forks Lookout. 6 bear sightings. I guess it's this path here that goes through those areas. But that's not. Okay, that's west southwest as opposed to where's 2-4 oh down there. As opposed to south. Okay, well, I'm going to follow the map and not the signs. So southwest. I have 18 pictures. I don't really want to take any here. But I do love me some picture taking.
How'd you meet?
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prof.
Smooth.
That's me. I did make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk. I see a really.
That's a
thin
really
plume of smoke.
like narrow
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like
hot
this is
spot.
either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's
reckon
to the
so.
southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Well, that's... Wait, no, I wanted to go the other way. I feel like I wanted to go through Wapiti Meadow. I mean, I guess I could go down to Thunder Canyon. West is this way. Alright, I'm gonna try doing that. There's a whole lot of wayfinding in this game. Like, a little bit more than I expected there to be. Which is cool, I like that. And I like that the game so far is sort of rewarding me for exploring. It's certainly not punishing me.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Who are they keeping out of here? And why?
Geez, I don't know. Maybe it's biologists, you know? Well, they don't want people traipsing on their precious lichens.
What's a lichen?
Wouldn't you liken to know?
Oh my god, goodbye.
I'll ask next time I talk to someone, but that'll probably be a few days.
If I follow it this direction, will I find anything? I feel like I'm suddenly much more out in the wilderness than I was. Like, the game has put me on these trails. And now I'm at a point where, like, it's not that there are no trails, there are just sort of several trails, and I feel like there's not a really obvious where I'm supposed to go next, except that I'm supposed to find the source of the smoke, which is to my west somewhere. But the fence is making it so that I'm going to have to take this path to the south. So I'm going to do that and go to Thunder Canyon and then to Jonesy Lake and then maybe come back up to try to find the smoke.
What are you going to do when the fire season wraps up? Are you going to go be with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go be with her. That's my opinion. Sorry for the umpteenth time.
Did I run out of time?
I
Oh, no.
haven't really thought about it. Right now, I'm trying to hunt down some vandals, and I don't even know what I'm going to do when I find them.
Is this
I'm
all
not thinking
burned?
very far ahead.
You should go see her.
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh, she's in
Her sister,
Australia?
Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
This is why you don't drive while looking at a cell phone.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Flapjack? That was exactly my response.
Like a loser. A chotch.
A
I
chotch?
really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
I am super violent though, aren't I? I feel kind of accomplished putting all of these
On top
ropes
of the natural
down.
bridge out here.
Really?
That,
Is
that
it a
means that I
complete
can like
arch?
climb
No,
up and down.
I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Wow, you're a regular Evil Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
Oh, I've been down there. All right. Jesus. How could Flapjack be anything besides somebody you want to lick maple syrup off of? I like that interpretation. I think that's how I'll use Flapjack. I'm gonna go this way where I don't have to climb as much. Ugh. The upper body strength, man. That's... Okay, where am I? I lost track of where I am. Now I'm south of the canyon. But if I turn right coming up, then I can get back on the Jonesy Lake Trail that I've been on before. That seems reasonable. Wait, is this where I want to go? Yeah? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. I think that I already got this cache. I guess I should start leaving the caches open. I feel like a bad forest person if I do that. I guess I'm leaving them unlocked. No, none of that. Okay, go back this way. There's a rope thing around here. Oh, there's a rope thing down there. So it doesn't matter. Just keep going. Not south though. I want to turn east, west. I want to turn west. Can I turn west up here? I can. No, wait, don't I want to be going west? I want to go this direction? How do I get to be going that direction? Fuck, where am I going? No! Damn it. Okay, wait. Back north. There. There it is. Good. It's not... It's interesting. This feels a lot like navigating with GPS, which is not something that Henry has access to. Be heading west, which is this way. Good. But it does definitely create a resonance for me because I've done this kind of thing before. I feel like I've walked paths in a forest and tried to figure out where I am and where I'm going based on like a map that's updated like this. Oh, it's the column of smoke. Okay. It's weird. Those titles are a little bit strange in how...
I'm back at the shale slide. You know, the one that nearly killed me yesterday.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
Okay, and then there's going to be another one of those right around here somewhere, right? Right here? That I'm going to hook a rope to, but I'm not going to go down there because that's not the way that I want to go. But now I have lots of ropes, so... Still trying to press shift in order to run. That is ingrained deep. Right, meadow, outcropping. I recognize this place. Beer bottles. Oh yeah, no, you could not. You couldn't play. I mean, you could, but you would not want to play this game without the map marker updating, without the GPS navigation thing. I mean, actually, it would be interesting to make a game that was about that, but you couldn't make a game that had that in it that wasn't about that. And Firewatch, I think, is not supposed to be about that. It's a game that contains wayfinding, but isn't about wayfinding, except in, like, a metaphorical sense. If you just had, like, a map and a compass in a world like this... that's all that you would be able to do. That's all that you would be able to handle. That could be an interesting game, but you couldn't also have this stuff that's in this game. It'd just be too much. Okay, so I'm back here. Where's the smoke? It's that way. Which is south. So it's south of where I am right now. Oh, it's that way. Oh, so I should have taken that other path. Got it. I thought I was going to the lake, but instead I should have been following my map. I didn't even see the big circle thing for campfire smoke. But in retrospect, I just wasn't looking for it in the right place. Hiking through the forest. I'm gonna take the path. Because somewhere around here... Oh no, I guess there is no path. Alright, let's climb. See, I just want to get close to it and then be able to rappel. It sort of makes me like stand in exactly the right place and face the right direction. Yeah, it told me when I marked my map. I was looking for it out here because I thought it was like west of where I was, and it's way down south here. I just didn't look for it in the right place. Okay, keep following this trail until I come to cache 309 at least. Hey, it's cache 309. That mechanic is pretty great of unlocking all of the things. Okay, map updated. Missing persons flyer. Mitch something.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
No, I can't. I want to reply.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water.
Oh, I think maybe I did know that.
For hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Yeah, that looks right to me. Okay, so now I'm following the stream, I think. It seemed like the stream led in the direction that I wanted to go. I like the music changes. I think they're well timed. And the music is good. Like, it's not intense, but it provides a little bit of a change.
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around. There's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
Okay, so I'm in here somewhere. I maybe want to head north, which is that way.
campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
That seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is.
Teen magazine. Dangerous hunks. Teen zone. Top hunks. Make up to make out. Pants. They're back. Amazing.
These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication.
I can't, like, do anything with it, huh?
Our tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking.
It's a good thing I didn't use all of the pictures
Some of their
already.
clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
What was that note? It said note. Is there a note around here? What? Note. I don't see a note. Oh, there's shit. There's a note. Dear Psycho, I hope you're fucking happy. We're leaving and we're going to find the police or whatever and tell them about how you creeped on us in the lake and then came and destroyed our campsite and all of our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. You're probably a mental fucking axe murderer and are so going to jail. I hope it was worth being a jerk over some fireworks, dick. There's a radio button. Oh, I need to I see. No, oh shit. How do I, what did I do? I dropped it. Pick it up. There we go. Report teens angry note. Oh shit, what is this? Fuck, I did not learn this iconography. What does this even mean? I've never seen this one before. This one I've seen before, but I don't know what it means. This is like I'm gonna guess that this is my tone, maybe? Or this is the way that I'm going to report the note. Like this is I'm gonna report it as information, or I'm gonna report it in a sassy, sarcastic manner.
Oh, they're gone for sure.
How can you tell?
The girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
I need to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
Did you?
No, well, hey, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
Yeah, I took their whiskey back at the lake, but that just felt like, I don't know, the cost of doing business.
That's different, okay? And I don't blame you.
This is, I don't know, weird as hell, but it wasn't me.
It's okay. I believe you. Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know, but they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back, and we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that was, oh shit! That was stop. This conversation is the end of the day? So I didn't take a picture. I was gonna take a picture. Fuck. Okay. That's frustrating.
Hey, Henry?
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
I could be Tom Cruise's good-looking twin brother.
Oh, that's too bad. I read in People he's like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Oh, really?
You bet.
How cosmopolitan. I didn't realize Boulder was so chic.
It is the peak of high society.
Good to know, dear, yes. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
Pretty thick beard.
Oh, have you always had a beard?
For a while, yeah.
All right, perfect. I want to know about your eyes.
Get outta here.
What?
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
I'm
You're what?
drawing you.
Is that okay?
That's weird.
Don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Julia used to draw me.
Fine.
Your eyes, tell me.
They look tired, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you hit a certain age and you think you're a younger person who just looks tired all the time.
Speak for yourself, mister.
I guess that's getting old.
Well, some people might see distinguished. Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, she's certainly a little weird, but I enjoy the interactions with her. There's another board if I need it. I mean, that was funny. Like, that conversation started off like weird, but kind of like two people who are out in the wilderness for a long time and are getting a little bit what's the word for that? Not stir crazy, but lonely crazy. And a little bit flirty, but not like over the top flirty. And then I feel like she made it weird in a way that felt like really good, like really weird. Like now I'm weirded out by her. Also, the clock, maybe to save texturing, has a reverse clock on its back. I feel like that's not common in clocks. That's what I'm doing. I am boarding up the broken window. This is gonna ruin my view.
I got that window all patched up. So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well,
Looking
you've
for
been the one
fires.
giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task and I'll give it to you.
Okay, so I can call when I'm ready to work. So that symbol means I have something to tell you. And the I symbol means I have something to report in the language that the game uses, which is a really weird word, but like I want to talk about something that I'm observing. I don't feel like I have a ton to do except straighten up. before I call her back. So I guess I'll call her back.
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Of course.
We've issued you a comfy chair to sit in and everything.
You know, it's
Really?
not really that comfy. It's wooden and there's no padding. I think I actually got a splinter in my thigh this morning.
Aww. Well, regardless, take a seat. The forest depends on you.
Do I have like a book or something? Okay, so that feels kind of like Act 1. Let's play through this cutscene and
Hello,
then
Henry.
I might call it a
Having
night.
Nice afternoon?
Not too bad. I could get used to it out here.
That's nice. Look, I called with bad news. 2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week.
This
They
is
were
like a
supposed to meet
week
at Dan
later.
down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
You should tell whoever that I'm happy to be questioned.
Look, it's not gonna be an issue. I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe. Should I just not say anything and save us the trouble?
No.
I think it's worth mentioning something.
Yeah. I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Me neither.
All right, Henry, thanks. Enjoy the sunset.
Oh. Okay, so now 2 weeks later.
Henry, wake up.
The eye blink, that's an interesting choice.
Get out
I
of
think it
bed and
works.
Pick up the radio.
Okay. This is getting nuts. But I am super exhausted, so I'm going to stop here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining me. I am expecting to do a regular play-by-play on Wednesday, which is 2 days from now, because it's Monday, and I'm keeping track of the days. That's my plan. So I'll see you guys then, and we'll play Firewatch sometime. Continue this. Have a great night. Bye.